Welcome back. Well, it's been a very active day across eastern Colorado, still tracking a few severe thunderstorms just into the foothills of the mountains. We'll take you over to the Doppler now. The area in gray you're looking at, that is the hail core of the storm just north of Penrose, tracking toward Fountain right now at about 20 miles an hour. Right now we've seen about walnut-sized hail out of this system. A little bit wider view, you notice right as it came over top of the mountains, really matured quickly. You can still see the core of that storm north of Penrose, again tracking just toward Fountain. That has warranted a severe thunderstorm warning up until 10:30 this evening. Of course, we'll continue to keep an eye on that storm. The other one we've been keeping an eye on, it seems like they've been following each other all afternoon. Again, we do have a flood advisory for the Lamar region. Again, that all due to this system that's moving through. Of course, the lower Arkansas River Valley running very high right now. So any amount of rain through that area likely going to cause some flooding. And again, speaking of the lower Arkansas River Valley, all the areas in green there, those are the portions of the river running very high at the banks, if not above the banks. I know just east of Pueblo, the river is about half an inch over the banks right now. So again, do expect flooding in that area. And as these systems continue to track across the eastern plains, it's not going to take much to really cause some serious flooding there. What's been causing all these storms, area of low pressure that tracked in off of the South Pacific. Again, that's just continuing to wrap moisture up over top of the state right now. This guy should finally start to move out of the area tomorrow, but notice it's hooked onto that Gulf moisture. And again, we're going to continue to see a little wraparound moisture out of this system. Here's how it's going to play out. Again, Sunday bright and early at 5 a.m. we're going to continue to see a little bit of that wraparound moisture up through the early morning hours tomorrow. As the day progresses, afternoon thunderstorms kicking off and rolling throughout the eastern plains tomorrow. Not nearly as severe as what we saw today, but still expecting some thunderstorms. As for your highs tomorrow, not bad, a little cooler than what we saw today. 64 in Colorado Springs, 72 in Pueblo, nearing the 80s throughout the eastern plains. And with those warmer temperatures and all that ground moisture, again, we're likely going to see some more thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully not quite as severe, though, as today. By Monday, Memorial Day, we're going to see that area of low pressure finally well out of the area. However, still causing a few problems for us. If you have plans on Memorial Day, morning should be all right. Afternoon, again, we're going to get that wraparound moisture. We have an area of high pressure that does try to build in, and that's going to help to keep things clear in the morning. But again, in the afternoon, pretty consistently, we're going to see those showers both Monday afternoon and Tuesday afternoon. As for the next 7 days, here's how things play out for us. Again, tomorrow, 64 degrees. Going to see showers and thunderstorms moving through the area as that area of low pressure continues to move out of the region. Warming temperatures up to 72 by Wednesday. Finally, a dry day, Friday. That seems to be the first one. Pueblo, we're going to dry up a little bit earlier Tuesday. Going to see those daytime highs hit 76 degrees. Unfortunately, we do still have those afternoon thunderstorms, though. Monday evening temperatures nearing the 80s by Thursday of this next week. Pretty consistent into the 40s and 50s for your overnight lows. Canyon City, 67 to wrap up your weekend. 67 as well on Memorial Day. Afternoon thunderstorms moving through. Should stay dry on Tuesday, but then again, we're going to see a few more storms move through on Wednesday and Thursday. I think Mother Nature got her months mixed up here. This is kind of your typical April weather pattern already in May going into June. Teller County can't rule out a few flurries into the high terrain. And again, any flurries we do see up there is going to be real wet, heavy snow, but we're not anticipating much in the way of accumulation. Likely just a little bit of slush from time to time. Can't quite rule out that moisture flow over top of the high terrain. I know, right? Surprised I haven't been egged and or
I didn't have any spare vegetables to bring to work, or else it might have happened.
Yeah, starting to sound like a broken record with these weather forecasts, but it just won't end.
Well, and look, it reduces the fire danger.
That is true.
We do need the moisture a little slower and not as intense every once in a while would be a lot better, because we're already starting to see problems on the other end of that now.
Exactly. It's kind of a double-edged sword, that's for sure.
All right, we'll be tracking it. Jason, thanks a lot. The Pentagon